Alright guys, welcome to set 6 of Let's Play Dragon Age 2, the Warrior playthrough. Now, we're going to do a quest that is, a secondary quest, technically I guess? Yeah. This set's going to be a secondary and final storyline wrap-up, so the Act 2 is going to be done this set. So, yay. But first, we're going to start a quest that is only available to you if you chose the Hero of Ferelden pre-built storyline pack, which I believe is the canon one. If you are using a Dragon Age Origin playthrough, though, for you guys playing along, you can unlock this quest by having Nathaniel die in some quest. I have no clue what that means. So, yeah. Let's go over to Yevon. I didn't know Final Fantasy was in this game.
You! This is your fault. You and that blighter, Varric Tevras.
What did I do?
You'll be the end of my boys.
Keep on insulting me and my friends, and you'll lose that wagging tongue, little man.
Typical. Exactly the boneheaded bravado they're drawn to. My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame her. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
What exactly were they trying to do?
It may be my fault, Monsieur. I've told them all the stories about you.
You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition. Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
Hopefully, we can save your sons before their idiocy gets them killed.
Why do I keep making friends with people who want to spend all their free time in the bloody deep roads?
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
That's actually a good question. Anyway, let's get out of here. Where are we going? Over here. So like I said, this set's going to be basically finishing up all Radiant story arcs, get everything done, and then finishing Act 2, yeah. Let's see here. I'll do Night Terrors when I get back. For now, let's see here. Let's do the Forbidden Knowledge quest. This is tied to the Tirone story arc from Act 1. The crazy lady who hid demons inside of Templars. So, fun. I advise against bringing Meryl with this one, because if you do this quest with her in your party, she'll get pissy. So let's go and finish this. First place we go to here is the Viscount's Keep. Now this quest actually is sadly glitched. What we're going to be doing is finding these evil tomes over here, and we'll get these options when we get to them. If you read the book, it'll offer you power in exchange for leaving it alone. If you accept that offer, you can't finish this story arc, which includes a trophy at the end of it. The only way to do that is the only way to get to the creature at the end is to destroy all the books. Also, regardless of what you pick, you're going to be attacked once you do anything with the book. Is that fun? Nope. Back off, fucker. Here we are. Okay. Loot you. Nothing else. Oh well. So let's get out of here then. So I got the one in the Viscount's Keep. Ooh. Woo. Okay. So I kind of trying to do this with my peripheral vision. While I mark off the quest is done. Alrighty then. Next is in the Chantry. We may have a cutscene when we go in here. Maybe in the afterward. Not sure if I went back here after everything was said and done.
Patrice!
Sirrah Hawk, it is good to see you. The shame that Varnell brought his order is most unfortunate. Praise the Maker that you were his champion in that dark place.
No thanks to you, and you know it.
I gave you Varnell.
And a room full of zealots.
He recruited with the promise of Chantry blessing. You weren't going to argue them out of salvation. Varnell stepped too far. But the faithful know that eternity is at stake. Though there are, perhaps, better ways to go about it.
I can't let this go that easy.
Then we are destined to have this argument again. For now, I have made no criminal claims, and even your Viscount considers this matter closed. If he is good at anything, it is doing nothing. I hope you live a long life, Sirrah Hawk, because your judgment before the Maker will be harsh.
According to you, it will be. Did I read everything up there? There's a series of trophies that series of books that I haven't gotten. There it is. Due to me not realizing it was attached to a trophy. Basically, the history of the Chantry is volumes of books that can be found throughout the course of the game. And if you find all 4, you get the trophy. Thankfully, though, I have been reading pretty much every book that I've come across. So I've been getting that done. Hopefully I have at least. We'll see. Here's the next evil tome. Destroy the book. Hi. Oh great, a Desire Demon. And boom. Stop stunning me. There we are. The Abomination. Alright then, let's get out of here. Kind of curious with the, Grand Cleric, I guess their name has to say. Yeah.
Your grandparents would be so proud of you. When I was a girl, the Amels were one of our most prominent families. I'm glad to have one of their line in the estate again. How can I help you?
Are you intending to stay neutral about the Cunarian mages forever?
The Maker's time is not men's time. We do not need to rush. The Chantry is not a domineering father with the whip always in hand. She is a gentle mother who knows her children learn best when allowed to learn themselves.
It's actually kind of good advice. It's a shame that some of your followers don't believe that. Look at you, Patrice, you bitch. Alright, next area. Let's see, yep. Wounded Coast. Let's go there. We have a quest we have to do out here anyway. Anywho. So we might as well get that done as well. Get that marked off. Okay. Sorry, sort of reading ahead. Alrighty, let's go.
Cheer up, Blondie. You're making me cry just looking at you.
Don't.
You made a mistake. It happens.
I almost killed a girl.
You've killed 254 by my last count, plus about 500 men, a few dozen giant spiders, and at least 2 demons.
It's not the same.
Why? Because this one you feel bad about? Maybe that's the problem.
Varric actually kept count. I wonder if that's actually how many creatures he's killed. Like, is there a counter or something that goes with it? I highly doubt it, but it'd be kind of cool if there was. Alright. Dank Cave. This was actually locked off last act. Location of some import. Yeah, a giant wheelbarrow was blocking this path. But now we can go in. More spiders! Come on. Shoo. Die, you fucking spider. There we are. Over here should be bones. Of course, one would have been lyrium. None over there. Alright, I remember where it's at now. What the fuck was that? Raw lyrium? Dankeschön. I have the feeling I should explain some of the words I use, because I use some words from a different language a lot. Like, Dankeschön, mein Gott. What's the other words? I can't really recall right now. They're basically just German, Russian words, stuff like that. Like, mein Gott is, I believe, German for my God. Dankeschön, I think, is Russian for thank you. Can't remember anything else that I usually use. Come on, you fucker, die. You're gonna attack me now, huh? Bye-bye. You? Take this pile of treasure. And Evil Tome. Destroy the book. More demons! Ah, crap, you. Get the Revenant first. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I have no clue why I use those words. It's just something I, say a lot. Here you go. Anything else? Nope. Alright, let's get out of here. We have a quest down at the coast that we need to get done. Coming through. There we go. Come on. Curious about those three deer. Are they designed like that? One demonic deer, one Jesus deer, and then one just deer with glowy eyes.
Are you sure you want to encourage me? I might be about to confess my undying love.
I get that a lot. So, what's on your mind?
I just realized it's been a while since any of the gangs in the Undercity came to my door.
They're busy people. Places to go, throats to cut. Maybe you've slipped their minds.
Right. The apostate running the free clinic in the sewers. Easy to forget. You didn't have anything to do with this?
You must have me confused with someone else. I'm just a businessman and a storyteller.
With a giant fucking crossbow that never misses, really. So, yeah. Alright, let's go down here. Here's the sack. And there's the last emblem we need for this area.
Are you the reinforcements? I thought the captain would send more.
Who are you up against? Numbers.
We're up against Everett's marauders. Felorden's up there, and Victor Longdeath's handiwork you've already seen. We tried 2 sorties up the path, but it's trapped to oblivion. Now I'd be thankful just to get out of here alive.
No fair, guard dog! You brought friends!
Shut your mouth!
It's too dangerous for you and your men. Stay put. I'll take care of it.
Look out for traps. Be careful. Everett's marauders are deadly.
Alrighty. Let's switch over to Varric so he can disable the traps for us.
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
Alright, Hrist, let's go. Through. Ow! Motherfucker! Alright. Let's get the Everett. Or the Marauders, whatever they're called. Oh, fucker disappeared on me. Let's focus on Orden since he's the mage. Heal. Heal. Goddammit, heal, Hrist. Hrist! There we go.
It's too far.
Bam. A thug. There he goes. This is actually a armor piece for Aveline, so take it.
They're all dead? I can't believe it. I'll tell Lieutenant Jalen at the Keep what you've done. I'll make sure he rewards you. Men! We're heading home!
Alrighty then. Varric should be, just in case.
Watch where you step. We're good to go.
Hrist, do your thing. God damn it, I'm stuck. There we go.
Bad side.
Alright, Varric.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Just in case there's any chests I need to pick. Yep, there's one.
I love doing that.
I know there are a few more traps, so I'm gonna be going careful here.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
There we are. Should be another one around here. Yep,
Someone's
there it is.
a surprise here for us.
Alright, now we're good. Alright, let's head down to the Deep Roads, I guess. That's the other quest we have out here, so why not? I kind of wish I did do a Dragon Age Origins playthrough now. I really tried to, but I couldn't get into it. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure the game is great and fun and all. It's just something about it just seemed really... I don't know. It felt a little incomplete to me for some reason. Most has to do with the animations when you're running around and drawing weapons. It's just something that seemed really weird about that and awkward. Also, there's no real cutscenes for you. There are cutscenes, but it's just you don't talk. There's no audio for your character's voices outside of battled, grunts. So it's just, I don't know, it just feels a little incomplete to me. But that's just my personal opinion of it. I would love to hear stories about Dragon Age Origins that I didn't get to experience. So if you have any interesting stories about Dragon Age Origins that may convince me to play the game again, or give the game another shot, feel free to comment. I'd love to hear them. Who knows, I'll probably replay the game, or play Origins, replay this one with that save file, and transfer that over to Inquisition when it comes out. I am planning on doing a day one Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough, if I can get the money for it. So, if you guys really want to see me do a Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough on day one, just tell people about my videos. That's all you have to do. Just go, hey, this is cool Let's Player out there, he... dashing voice and stuff like that. Games that have the straight face. Just spread the word about me. It's about, it really does help.
Are you one of Yevon's sons?
Mistress Hawk? Please help me. My brother, Marin. Iwan locked him in with the Darkspawn. He sealed the door, left me here and bolted for that passage. He's gone mad. All he cares about is that damned sword.
Last time I was here, we picked this place clean. What's your brother looking for?
Iwan called it the Heart Drinker. He says it's the masterwork of an ancient smith from this tide. He bought a book from one of the Orzammar caravans. It had the location of the sword. Or at least to the golems who guard it.
Wandering the deep roads by himself won't get him coin, it'll get him killed.
Maybe I should have seen this coming. Iwan has been obsessed with that thing. He wouldn't tell us about the sword, but I never imagined he'd leave us to rot.
This is getting just a little too familiar, isn't it?
Please. I don't want my brother to be eaten by those monsters.
Forget your brother. I want that sword.
You're going to let Marin die for your greed? You're as bad as Iwan. That passage is filled with Darkspawn. I hope they eat you.
I don't like the idea of this boy dying alone down here.
I need to find someone who'll help.
I'll still help. Alright. Hi. No. You fucker. Bam. Back through. Slash. Not gonna help, buddy. More. Oh great, Anders is dead. No, down, not really dead. There we go. What the hell?
Anders is down.
Another one?
By the stone, I thought I was done for. Wait, you're Mistress Hawk. I can't believe it's you. I had no idea the deep roads would be like this, that the Darkspawn would just be everywhere. I've heard the stories, but it's not the same as actually being down here.
The stories weren't made up just to frighten children. These monsters are real.
Believe me, I know that now. I knew Iwan was up to something. He got so evasive every time I asked about the Blighted Sword. I still can't believe he betrayed us. Do you think he's alive?
Iwan is probably dead by now. It's what he deserves.
Yes, but it gives me no satisfaction to know he dug his own grave. You know, I never realized what the dwarves in Orzammar are up against. They fight these monsters every day of their lives. I don't think I can sit by and let my people die while I enjoy the easy life of a merchant. Not anymore. Come find us when you return. I'm sure Father will want to thank you for saving me.
Of course. Alright, let's heal Anders. He has really low health. That kinda irks me for some reason. Anders, drink your medicine. I know it's just like shit, but you have to drink it. There we go. Anything of merit down here? Ah, more spiders, of course. Excuse me. Come on.
Need to get closer.
Fucker.
Out of range.
It's funny, my rogue is a lot stronger than my warrior is. Oh, Varric needs health. Fuck off, fucker. There we go, much better.
I'll deal with this.
Anything up here? Alright, let's come through. There we are. Expecting an ambush out here. There's that one. Golem control rod.
So Iwan is dead. That's what he gets for his treachery. That must be the golem control rod. Perhaps the creatures it controls are further down this path.
Perhaps. He's still sparking like I can get some from him. Pile the bones. Look for that golem in a second.
Maybe it will do something.
Come on. Man, he's really determined to get to Fenris. Sure. Fuck off. Drink. There we go. Man, they don't like me at all. Damn. Come on, die.
Keep this up.
I really need a new weapon.
I'll deal with it.
War, great.